Anansi the Spider who outwitted the god. So you can't talk about gargoyles and ignore Anansi. She's one of the children of Oberon in the show, basically a deity and a trickster god. Because Anansi isn't just a character. She's one of the oldest tricksters in recorded African folklore and history. Some stories depict her as a woman. I shouldn't say woman, I should say more feminine energy. But some stories depict her with masculine energy. So I'm gonna just go with him, they are, I don't know. So in West Africa, in the Asante tradition, Anansi, she wanted all the world's stories. Being a storyteller, like me, is actually a gift and a power. But the sky god owned them. So the sky god said, if you want these stories, capture these 3 impossible creatures for me. He said they've been giving him a hard time. They basically villains in his story. I need you to go get them. So one was a giant python, secondly a swarm of hornet, and third a dangerous leopard. And Anansi, small, underestimated, outsmarted all of them and captured all of them, basically using their weaknesses. I know the leopard was definitely greedy, that's why he fell in the pit. I can't remember how he caught everybody else, but Anansi clearly was obviously the thinker, very smart. I used to love Anansi stories growing up. I used to literally go make my dad go and find any Anansi stories. I could read them all day. She has hundreds of stories. Well, Anansi is supposed to be the keeper of stories. So this is how Anansi even received the human story, by doing the sky god this one favor. In the African diaspora, Anansi became a symbol of resistance. Slave people carried her stories across the Atlantic. In Gargoyle, this show, Anansi isn't treated like a separate god. She's part of Oberon's 3rd race, one of his children. She's a magical being of pure power and energy. Definitely one of the tricksters. And I would think she's one of the smarter ones. She's all about intelligence, survival, outwitting power, not about strength. I feel like this were some of the tricksters where they went wrong. So all same roles, but different framing. So the show doesn't isolate African mythology, which I think they should, but it places Anansi in the same magical category as Odin and Anubis. That means the writers are saying something very bold, different cultures, but same magical race. When Goliath encounters Anansi on the Avalon World Tour, she isn't evil at all, because some stories try to depict her as evil, but she isn't. She tests, she may manipulate, she teaches through chaos. And chaos is a good thing, y'all. Chaos isn't a bad thing. Y'all have to start learning how to work with chaos. That's exactly how trickster spirits operate in real world folklore. And remember, in this show, 3rd race never disappeared. They were restricted. So the same might go for Anansi. So if Anansi is still telling stories, maybe the trickster never stopped working. Or maybe she's just using her influence other ways. Writers, movie and TV show scripts, and even content creators like myself. For me, Anansi is one of the most powerful deities and spirits in the African diaspora, and one of the favorites at that. There's many, just the way she outwits, how she's outsmart. There's another panther story where she tries to outwit a panther, and the panther queen outwits her. Let me know if y'all want to hear that story. I could tell that one next. It's your boy Cube of Lore to be exact, and this is Forbidden Lore Season 2. And if you like content like this, you want to stay on this side of the algorithm, don't forget to engage. From the bottom up, repost, save, comment, like. And if you're new here, I would greatly appreciate if you just press that follow button. I know you didn't follow me yet. Yeah, I caught you, friend. I caught you. Please look out for me and just support. I have a book that's coming out at the end of April. Just because some things are safer written down in books anyway. If you guys want to hear stories like this, taken from real life situations, spirit, creatures, entity, hybrid, stay tuned. You're definitely going to need this one. If you see this from the tube of you, make sure y'all subscribe and like to both of my channels. Cube of Lore, where all my creepy, supernatural, cryptic content. Then Cube Oxley, just fun. We got mukbang, we got vibes up there, laugh, good time. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the continued support. Can't stop, won't be stopped. I'm gonna have to take God, him or herself, to come down here. Stop me from doing this content for you guys. Hey, that's just a little message to anyone that's trying to stop me. It won't happen. Y'all wasting y'all time. Y'all know what I'll be talking about, gang. They trying to get me, but we gonna talk about that later. I got a lot to share with you guys. Let me just keep it light and fun for now. But yeah, they've been definitely trying to come and get me on the low. Like I said, it's for entertainment purposes, all allegedly and hypothetically speaking. All right, I'm gonna call y'all back in the next video. We need to continue talking about these vampires, werewolves, and other entities out in New Orleans, especially during Mardi Gras time right now. Y'all already know about the witches, right? I already told y'all, don't bother them. That's the main group you want to be afraid of. All right, I'm gonna call y'all back. Bye.